Welcome to Parkside Kia. My name is Joshua Yinks, and I have the pleasure of showing you the 2021 Forte GT. A couple things I'm going to go over, just to let you all know that if you're interested in a sportier sedan that should appeal to some of the motorheads out there. A couple things I want to go over. These are 18-inch machine alloy wheels. You can tell it is a turbo, which I will go over a little bit later, but you can tell it's a turbo by the red ring around the center. Anybody that's a Kia fan or anybody that knows anything about Fortes knows what that is. So when you're driving down the street and people says, hey, what is that? Is that the turbo version or is that the regular version? They can tell by your rims it's the turbo, so they know you're not messing around. A couple cool things about this car, it does come with some of the basic Kia safety features: lane keep, lane departure warning, front collision avoidance, front collision assist, as well as some other cool things like projector headlights, LED front and tail lights. So let me take you under the hood real quick. Just pop this up, pushing this car down the road. We have a 1.6 liter turbo. I did say turbo. 201 horsepower, along with Kia's new generation 3.0 engine breakaway mount. A couple things to understand is that while this car is a beast under the hood, it is nice when you can hear the rumble of the car, but you don't even be hearing all the rest of the noise that's going on the road. So one of the things that Kia has done is their engine breakaway mount actually has a rubber mounting inside where the bolt is mounted to the car. So the two main causes of road noise is the engine itself, and I tell you what, this car will let you know when it's on. The other thing is the noise from the road coming up through the tires into the cabin. What Kia has done is they've eliminated a lot of the unnecessary vibration noise that comes from the engine itself by absorbing it through the mounting point right here. All your containers are clear, everything's easy to get to. Even in the event of a major collision, which hopefully you should be able to avoid with all of this stuff, you still have power steering and you still have power brakes, even if the engine dismounts and is shot out the side like it is supposed to. So that is all under the hood. You'll come around with me to the side here. This is the premium cloth trim with the leatherette on the sides. As you can see, it has the GT styling. GT is stitched into the leather. It has the red piping all the way down the seats, which I think makes it look really sharp, lets people know you mean business. Same thing, red piping, red stitching on the back seat as well, in case you happen to have anybody that you're showing the car off to in the back. Plenty of trunk space, got everything you need in here. This does come with the all-weather mats already put in it, so rip those bad boys out, hose them down, you're good to go. Got the contrasting black spoiler on the trunk here. I have the shark fin radio antenna on top. Also have the diffused GT Sport Style rear fascia, as long as the Sport Style on the front as well. This is a twin-tip single exhaust. Like I said, it is designed to let people know that there is a turbo in the car. One of the things that has really impressed me about the Forte is that it is roomy. It maximizes all the space inside the car, so even as a guy that I'm not super tall by any means, but I have more than enough headroom. I'm about 5'9". I have plenty of room between me and the seat in front of me, and I have this seat actually pushed much further back than I would normally have it when I'm personally driving. So you got a lot of space there. You have rear AC, like I said, the all-weather mats. You also have the plastic bolsters on the back, which one of the things I like about these is that they're super easy to clean. You've got possibly kids back here, got friends, somebody spills a drink, gets food on the back. I tell you what, it is a wipe away from being straight back to pristine. So really love that about the plastic bolsters on the back side. Plenty of room back here. I'm nice and relaxed, comfortable, plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom, like I said. So I'll take you up to the front real quick. All right, let's take a look at what we have going on the cockpit of the car right here. Sunglass holder for when I get back on the road, get my sunshades out. So a couple neat things about what is inside the most important area of the car to me, which is behind the steering wheel. A couple cool things to note: leather covered shifter, Like I already went over, the red piping and the leather trim on the sides of the chairs, really nice touch. There's a shelf up here for your phone. You do have access to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That is standard across all of Kia's new vehicles. Amazing move by them. I really appreciate what they're doing. The main access port for all of those features is the main USB port down here. There is still a 12 volt and there is still a fast charge USB port in case you have somebody else needs to charge their phone. A couple cool things to note. You do have the leather sport style steering wheel along with the paddle shifters. I know there's a lot of people out there that may have seen these in some higher end models, you know, your Lamborghinis, your Mercedes, stuff like that. Really neat touch, really gives it that really sporty feel. It is an automatic, not a manual, but this does give you a lot of that, the ability to kind of tool around on the road, have a lot of control over the gears, how the car's operating, stuff like that. Like I said before, some of the safety features involve lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, which lets you know when you've gone over a line. It'll beep at you to let you know. Say your kid's in the back seat, somebody else in the back seat, someone yells, you're like, what the heck happened? You lean back to look. You happen to pull on the steering wheel a little bit, bumps into a lane next to you. The car will let you know, say, hey, you just crossed a line. You need to get back in the center of your lane, thus keeping you away from an accident and potential harm to you and your family. So Kia's made sure that they're really prioritizing safety to make sure that their cars are very well known for keeping people safe, even though this is a turbo and it is designed to be a fun car on the road. It'll still keep you safe while you're out there having fun. You have the 8-inch touchscreen here, like I said, have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. For those who don't know what that is, you have your phone plugged in, and essentially there is a suite of apps that come pre-installed on the car. So your basic music, podcasts, your basic navigation, along with communication apps like phone calls and messaging and stuff like that. When you have your phone plugged in, Android or iPhone does not matter. Setup is just a little bit different between the two. Have it set up and it basically ports your phone up to the screen. So when I have my phone plugged in, I have all my navigation apps pulled up. I normally use Waze or Google Maps myself, so I have that ported up to the screen and I have access and control to all of that up here without having to touch my phone but once when I plug it into the car when I first get in. After that, don't need to pick up my phone. Another reason why Kia has been, another one of the things that Kia has focused on is just making sure that you don't have to reach for your phone for anything. Another safety thing there. You also have access to a lot of the controls from the steering wheel itself, so even when I have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay running, I can hit the voice command button on the side, and depending on which app is running, it will port my voice over to the phone and say, hey, take me home. My phone will pick up and it'll route me straight home. Or if I say, call mom, while I'm busy doing, let's say 70 on the highway, I can let her know I'm on my way over to her house for dinner. Whatever it is, a lot of hands-free stuff that Kia has implemented in their vehicles just to capitalize on safety. So while again it is a absolutely fun car, it's a beast on the road, Kia wants to make sure that while you're having fun, you're also safe. Well guys, I hope I provided a lot of information for you about the 2021 Forte GT Turbo model. Whenever you guys feel like you're ready to get into the car of your dreams, give us a call down here at the number at the bottom of the screen, or come out and visit at Parkside Kia. We'll make sure that you have a phenomenal customer experience. Look forward to seeing you guys.